Welcome to Science, Health and Healing Encyclopedia of Children's Health Core. I'm Dr. Majid Ali. The subject of this article is slow breathing for anger. When you are angry, it is natural to think about the person who is making you angry. That probably is going to feed the fires of your anger. And in a moment of anger or a period of anger, that's not likely to help. Or you could consider the events and the circumstances which are making you angry at home, at work, in a public place. Now, that also is likely to add to your stress and frustration and anxiety. And all of those things will further fan the fires of anger. Or you could try to think of what your grandparents might have told you about anger when you were a child. That actually is a pleasant thing to do, and that is likely to help. You might also think about your parents who might have said something about the problems caused by anger and the frustration and how anger really does not help the situation. Now that I think also would be a good memory and something good will come out of it. Or you might talk about the therapist who gave you an anger management course. I don't think that's likely to happen, really help. I do my clinical work in New York City, unquestionably the world's capital of serial emotional releasers, these talk therapists, these followers, disciples of Sigmund Freud, whose singular contribution was to export to the United States from Austria his convoluted theories of human nature, which have no relevance to the main mass of humankind in Asia, in Africa, in most other parts of the world. Of course, I consider New York City and some larger city in the United States an exception to them. Or you can do something very simple. Breathe slow. How do you breathe slow? Just that. Don't ask any questions, just breathe slow. Breathe out slowly, breathe in normally. Breathe out slowly, breathe in normally. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out slowly, breathe in normally. When you take a deep breath to dissipate your anger, you should really recognize that is the physiologic nonsense. Because when you take a deep breath, you actually, that's a form of hyperventilation. And when you take a very deep breath, you contract the muscles and you hold the air. And the benefits really are in slow breathe out. Now I have published extensively in books, in articles posted on wikimedical.org or kids123.org. And I'm a pathologist. Pathologists are trained to focus on observable phenomena. I'm not given to metaphysical things. I do write poetry, but when I write poetry, that's different state than when I present information. Now this video is part of my channel on this encyclopedia about slow breathing, feather breathing, limbic breathing. You can support us by forwarding this YouTube segment to your friends and family. You can also support us by pledging for, and you can pledge any amount, to Children's Health Core, a nonprofit corporation. I should say nonprofit foundation. And you can go to majidali.com or kids123.org and say that I would like to pledge whatever you want to, but you would like to get a video seminar on my courses on limbic breathing. Here, I want you to put to test. I want you to challenge what I just said in this video. When the next time you're angry, continue to do everything else, just breathe slow. Did you know it is impossible to stay angry if you're breathing slow? When you breathe slow, the heart slows down, the arteries open up, the muscle tension dissolves, the acidity in the body built by hyperventilation, muscle spasms subside, there is less free radical activity in the body all around. Slow breathing allows you to get back to your true nature and leave the territory of anger, which is a state of foreign experience to you. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you would really challenge what I have said here. Put me to test. See how your body responds to it. Thank you. Thank you so much.